On this episode of Muscle Cars and Hot Rods, we compiled all the videos from the complete refinish of the 99 Mustang GT. So we'll take you through bodywork and primer, block and reprimer, prep and paint, color sand and polish, and reassembly. So this here's the whole ticket. Hope you enjoy. Alright, James Freddy's fans, we've got something a little bit different for you. This here is my wife's Mustang, and we're going to do a little refinish on it. Seeming how we're just regular working class people without a lot of money, we decided to buy a vehicle that was in a little bit poorer shape but a nicer vehicle. So we bought this 99 Mustang at about $3,000 or $4,000 below Blue Book and plan on doing the bodywork and repair and refinish ourselves to make it up to a little bit nicer vehicle. Alright, I don't know how this translates on film, but you can see the bumper was backed up. A little bit of a side scrape. There's a pretty good group of dents right along there. It looks like someone did a poor job at some paintless dent repair. And pretty much a lot of stuff like that throughout the car. The plan on this vehicle over the next several weekends will be to do all the bodywork repair and prime it. Then I'll block the car down and prime the entire car, and then we'll get it ready for paint. Okay, I've ground down and pulled any of the major dents and scrapes, and now I'm about to add my first coat of Bondo. Now I cut my plastic filler with 80 and finish it out with 150 grit sandpaper, and then I sand out progressively with 220 grit and 400 grit in order to prepare it for primer. Well, here I am primering. A bird just flew into the transformer, so I hurried up and masked it because it knocked the power off to the shop, and I only got so much air now because I can't turn the power on. So I hurry up and mask the thing, and I'm shooting some primer on it before I run out of air. Alright, I came in this morning and detrimmed both doors. I've got the driver's side all masked off and ready to block. I'll go through, block it, and then depending on time, maybe we'll get on the other side and block it as well. I'd like to get everything I get blocked in primer by the end of the day. Okay, here's the driver's side all blocked down. We're ready for a couple coats of primer. Got it masked off. And it's looking pretty straight. Okay, there's the Mustang Project. 3 coats of primer and a blue coat of guide coat, so it's not quite as embarrassing to drive throughout the week. Last night while at home, I started sanding down the passenger side, and I'm about 70% there. I gotta get down low and a little bit in the back here. So today we'll get this finish sanded, get it bagged, get a couple coats of primer on it, and that'll be it. The car will be all in final prime and ready for paint. Here I am on the Mustang, all sanded down, masked, and ready for some primer. I'll get shooting 3 coats of DP27 on it. Alright, gang. Here's the Mustang, all in final prime. Remember, the hood's at the shop. It's already primered as well. Okay, gang, for the past 2 nights I've been staying late after work and sanding the parts of the Mustang, and tonight I stayed late and painted them. So let's go in the booth and take a look and see what we got. Alright, as you can see, we have both bumpers, the spoiler, the hood, ground effects, including those 2 small little pieces, the side scoops, and the hood scoop. Right in the booth. 3 coats of clear, and the name of the color is Atlantic Blue Pearl or Atlantic Pearl. So What we have is a 3-day weekend for Memorial Day, and what I'm going to do is sand the rest of the car and try and get it painted. Alright gang, Friday night we painted all the parts. Saturday sanded down the Mustang. Sunday, which was yesterday, came in, masked and shot the car. Here we are. So I'm going to unmask it. I just kept the old bumpers on the car. I'm just going to bolt them back up to it so we can keep it drivable. When I do, like when I did my pickup and now that I'm doing the Mustang, they're true daily drivers. I mean, I got to get this car together so that she can take it to work tomorrow. And so we'll kind of do the cut and buff on it on the weekend. But there was a huge side swipe here, a bunch of dents in through here. We saw that repair on the video. A couple more big dents were in here. We've added the new hood and brand new bumpers. All right. Alright, if you take a look at the Mustang, you can see that the clear coat has been sanded down. I took 2000 grit sandpaper and wet sanded the entire clear coat surface. And you can see over on the hood here, we're just getting going on polishing out the vehicle. And for that, I'm just using a rubbing compound and a wool pad on a high-speed buffer. If you take a look at the reflection of the fluorescent light bulb in the clear, you can see that I didn't cut it totally flat. Like I was saying before, I just wanted this to have a nice shine to it. I didn't want to put a show finish on the Mustang because we drive it every day. Alright gang, I've gone through and I've wool padded the entire car. And then I washed it really well to get all that compound off. And I started foam pad polishing it. Right there is about the final effect. And I just use that yellow and that black pad right there with a little bit of foam pad polish. I'll finish up the rest of the car. We'll give it a wax, wash, and be ready to put the handles back in the doors. Behind me sits the Mustang, and we're basically finished on it. Tonight I just polished up the rear spoiler and front scoop and installed them. There it is. That's how you quickly refinish a vehicle. I wish I had a little sun to show you the shine it has. I've got new emblems for the fender, the 35th anniversary emblems, and the little black inserts for the side scoops are just being painted.